Hello there, it's Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and I thought I'd do a quick pickups video. I've just come back in the van from a eBay pickup, about 40 miles away from me. I was looking on eBay the other day, and it was about 40 miles away from me, this listing, and it was a job lot of vintage computer stuff, and it was collect only, and the guy wanted 50 quid. Now, I'm not for paying that kind of money, even though I always mess about with this stuff. So I put a cheeky bid in. I put £25 bid on, offering on it. It was buy it now, £50 or offers. So I put a cheeky £25 offer in for it, and he counted me back with a £30. So I said okay then, go on then. And this is the lot that I've just picked up for my 30 quid. Now, the first stuff obviously is just dross. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but we have I have got a PlayStation. I've got PlayStation 1s and PlayStation 2s, but it was this. It's all complete. So we've got a steering wheel and a set of pedals for a PlayStation. I don't know whether it's for a PlayStation 1 or a PlayStation 2, to be honest. I've got both, and I've got a couple of driving games, so I'll test that out, and I'll probably offer it on one of the Facebook groups or something like that, because it's not my cup of tea, that. There's probably as well this. I mean, I don't honestly think even anyone on one of the Facebook groups going to want that. It's PlayStation 2 DJ Hero controller. I don't know if any of this stuff works. It was all sold as seen, but yeah, I don't really think anyone's going to want that. I might do a teardown of it actually, because I don't know what's in these. Yeah, I might keep that and do a teardown of it, see if I can make something out of it. But yeah, that's again just junk. And then though, we're getting to the more interesting stuff. Let's move some of this junk. Move the junk out of the way. And let's see what I actually, we'll start on this side here. Now sadly, the printer, I was quite hopeful about the printer. No, I mean I do have old dot matrix printers, I've got a couple of them, but this was actually the first printer that I, model of this, the Citizen 120D, was the first printer I actually bought. Second hand. That's actually a D+, that's the slightly later one. Yeah, no, that was my first printer. I did a lot of my secondary school coursework was printed on one of them Citizen 120D printers. So, with it being in with a lot, I thought, oh great, I'll set that up with one of my classic Amigas, and it'll be just like I was 1992 again, and I was back at high school. Unfortunately, where I have got it, the interface is missing from it. They had a pull-out interface. You could put a parallel port interface, serial port, and I think there was even a network option, so you could put run these on a network, and you just change the card. Sadly, it's missing, and I don't have one, so that's pretty much junk. Although I have always thought about converting one of these printers into a coil winder, because you've got that mechanism on there, which is quite nice. It'll be easily controllable by the stepper motors, and we have the head there, which I was wondering whether that could be actually used. So that spins, and we have a take up on there, and that's how it winds on a coil. You could do wave winding and things with something like that. So I mean, I'm not going to chuck that away. It's just not going to be used as a printer unless I get an interface for it. It might end up being used as that, using a coil winder experiment. See if I can make myself a coil winder out of that. So again, I'm not too bothered. It wasn't the main reason of me getting all this lot anyway. The main reason of me, let me just get that out of the way, dump that on the pile. And then we have our next interesting one. Now, as far as I can tell, and this is the only thing I've actually tested that it does anything yet. As far as I can tell, let me get it up on its stand. This is a rebadged, let me get that down there like that. It's a rebadged Philips 14-inch CRT monitor. It's what would have been used, if it is a rebadged Philips, it's what you would have found with an Acorn, the Acorn 3000, things like that, in schools. Possibly sold for use with Ataris, Amigas, things like that. As far as I can see, it does actually work, this one. This is actually, let's fire this up, there we go. It's a colour monitor. It needs a little bit of work on it, it's a little bit out of adjustment. Nice bright CRT on it. Plenty of life left in the CRT. But this is the quite cool thing with it. Oh, it'll do colour, and it's got a button to turn it into a green screen as well, so you can use it from mono. So drop that back down again. Spin that around. But on the back, as you can see, we have SCART, which is quite nice. But better than that, we also have TTL RGB. So this thing will run really nicely with hopefully something like that Nimbus 186. I should be able to use it with stuff like that. It will certainly get used with like my Amiga. I keep thinking about setting one of my Amiga 1200s up, in which case I might try that with the Amiga 1200. But yeah, so we've got a nice little 14-inch useful CRT monitor there. And here is the pièce de résistance. That little bundle there. And what we've got, we have yet another Amstrad CPC 464, which actually is not in bad condition. It's grubby as hell. It is really grubby, this one, but there's no damage on it. It's got some paint on it which will easily come off. It's going to be a good take the case off and scrub it in the bath job, that I think, but it will come, it'll come like new, that, and that'll be a really nice computer to refurbish and sell on. And the reason why I bought the whole lot, considering I paid 30 quid for all this, and I would have paid 30 quid for this on its own, we have a Amstrad 6128, which is it's not in brilliant condition, but it's restorable. There's loads of paint on it. Keyboard seems okay. It's just very dirty. That'll all clean up nicely. The disk drive's intact. It's not been hacked about to fit a 3.5-inch drive in it. It's got the original 3 in. Sadly, it should have a plate on the top of there with drive instructions and things on it. That's missing. I'll have to recreate something to go on top of there. But that will restore up really nicely, and I will find a nice new owner for that. I also, with that lot, got the actual monitor, the 14-inch colour monitor. I've already got one of them, so when I've got this up and refurbished and ready to sell on to someone, they can have the option of an original Amstrad monitor, or I will do it with a SCART conversion kit, so they can run it with a power supply and a SCART connector to plug into their LCD telly. So yeah, I'm super pleased with that pickup. I thought I'd just show you that one, because I was, like I said, 30 quid for the whole lot, and a couple of hours travelling, and probably about under a tenner in diesel anyway for my van. So yeah, thanks for watching that, and hope to see you soon again. Goodbye.